involved. Now, but luckily it's not my first rodeo doing comedy. It is my first time hosting, but not my first rodeo doing stand-up, which is really an awful saying.
Wait, it's not your first time at a rodeo or doing stand-up?
Wow, Jack, I didn't think we would start the witty banter so quickly.
I thought I was the first.
It's not my first rodeo doing stand-up, which is really an awful saying because, like, not my first rodeo. You just know that the guy who coined that saying was totally at his second rodeo. Like, how much authority does one friggin' rodeo give you to talk about anything anyway? It's like, hey, Cletus, you might want to watch out for that bull there. Kind of, but you know what, buddy? Not my first rodeo. I goddamn know, Cletus. I was here last week. At your first rodeo. Speaking of rodeos, can you guys imagine how embarrassing it would be to be the only horse not hung like a horse? I can. So I was reading about addiction online the other day. Not because I'm trying to get my life together, I was just curious. But I was reading about addiction and it said if you want to beat addiction, you can't run away from it. You got to look it right in the eye. And all of a sudden I realized that's why everyone does their coke off of mirrors. So they won't get addicted. Some people ask which came first, the chicken or the egg. I say it's 2017. It's really none of your business what goes on behind a closed door between a chicken and an egg. So girls go to college to get more knowledge. Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Amen, brother. I don't know if it's the fact that I don't have a college degree, or maybe it's my puny man brain, but there's something about making it all the way to Jupiter that is just way more impressive than a 4-year college degree. Well, maybe those boys are more stupider because of like some sort of freak deep space radiation accident. Maybe they're more stupider because they like smack their head on impact to Jupiter. Well, I guess when you really think about it though, like men are from Mars and women are from Venus anyway, so what good is some sort of earthly college degree? So I knew I was growing up the day that I realized how bullshit Harry Potter is. You want to talk Harry Potter? Yeah, boo, Harry Potter. People like to talk about how fucked up our prison system is. Like you either, in the wizarding world, you either get away with everything or you have your soul sucked out by a demon. Like the truth is they have the worst sport, Quidditch. Quidditch is the absolute worst sport in the history of sports. The rules don't make any fucking sense. Quidditch would be like if the Super Bowl didn't end until a player from the team found a gold golf ball stuffed in the exhaust pipe of a car in the parking lot of the stadium. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but it is racist to say that two Asians look alike. Unless, of course, they're twins. But trust me when I tell you, it is still racist to call them the yin-yang twins. They won't like it. So, I don't know about you guys, but the fact that there's supposed to be a stairway to heaven has me really worried about the way they spend their fucking money up there. Like, you're telling me the streets are paved entirely of gold. But I have to walk up 25,000 flights of steps to get there? And then you got the pearly gates, which I don't know what that means, but if it means your gates are made entirely of pearl, you have a budgeting issue. I don't know if anyone from heaven has seen a Christian on earth here lately. I just got a feeling when one of those fat motherfuckers find out they have to walk to heaven, they're gonna bail. So fast. So I work at a restaurant, not even a good one that I'm embarrassed of. It's called O'Charlie's. Oh, my life is in shambles is what I'm yeah, O'Charlie's is not the best. I guess it's not the worst either. Like, I feel easy drunky.
All day.
Where was I?
Why can't the guy from the crowd talk, but can't?
You sure are cheap tonight, Jack.
Well, I mean, instead of like a monologue, it could be like a dialogue.
You know, you got something to say, Jack?
No.
Go right ahead, buddy.
What's the deal with corn nuts?
That's what I'm talking about.
It's corn and it's also nuts.
I don't think it's either.
Yeah, but working at O'Charlie's is an interesting time. It's a lot like working at a funeral home, I find, you know, where nothing but black. The atmosphere is pretty somber. Like, I'm just being honest, I see a fuck ton of old faces. Old people! Look at it, laugh at their elderliness. That's all they need at Charlie's is old people. In fact, I think that's what the O stands for. More young people in there, I think they'd probably just call it Charlie's. I don't hate old people though, like I get it, they've been through a lot. They've been through a whole lot. Some of them made it through the Great Depression. They deserve our respect. But like, they have to realize something. I work at Charlie's. I know a thing or two about depression. At least theirs was great. Does this look great to you?
Yeah, it does.
Thank you. So, like I said, I worked at a restaurant, and this past month we actually did a promotion. We gave away free food to police officers. And they could come in, show their badge, we give them a free meal.
They showed their badge?
They showed their badge.
Oh, you said badge. Sorry.
Why do we even have microphones? Why do we even have microphones? You got two up there. Anyway, yeah, free cop food. They just show their badge. And I figured people would be pissed at this with like a hostile environment, but like no, everyone was pretty happy. Like, you know, one half of the crowd was really glad that we were telling cops thank you, like for doing such a hard and dangerous job, you know, like giving something back. The other half of the group was just happy, you know, we were feeding them, you know, fattening them up, making it a little slower, a little easier to hit. Yeah, we're giving away free meals, but no dessert, just meal, because you know what they say, no justice, no peace. Of cake. And guys, I think I'm going to bring up your next comedian. No justice, no peace. Guys, thanks so much for coming out tonight. All three of the comics we got on the bill tonight are about to make the big move out of state to the promised land known as Denver. And kind of pursue this whole thing out there, so I'm sure they appreciate your support. The first guy coming up is actually one of my fucking favorite comedians in the whole local scene. He's the only guy I know who might be more depressed than me. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe!
Need a stool. The same reason your grandpa needs a walker because my brain's broke. Oh.
I realized recently that my penis is like the bus. The more people see it, they get another lane. Pass it. And the ones that use it are the ones that use the bus. You never get old when you hear a Pat Benatar song and don't hate it. Who did best shot? Guess it's fine. Last week, Steel Reserve released a watermelon flavor, Steel Reserve the malt liquor, which is proof that the Illuminati has realized that shooting unarmed people in the street is not effective enough. You gotta bump those numbers up, guys. I was recognized today at lunch. This woman was serving. She's like, "Hey, you do comedy?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Come to Ziggy's. I got the show." She's like, "I can't. I've got plans." I was like, "Well, how are we gonna have disappointing drug sex if you don't come to the one place I feel confident?" I don't think Wyoming's real. Anybody ever been to Wyoming? Anybody ever seen a Wyoming license plate? Had someone from there? I feel like you get to the state line, cardboard cutout. You look over, lizard people, alien. Alex Jones was right, guys. I think I'm going to tattoo that says "bad decision maker," because isn't that what they all say?